going. So, J Bob, everyone, and we'll see you again.
Hey, Baba, everybody.
J
Welcome.
Baba.
Jai Baba.
So, yeah, welcome to the edition of the Crater Lake Woods, event over here. And we've come from the Mount Shasta area, a little bit north into Oregon, and there's some very interesting natural hot springs right around here. And we're doing a little bit of camping out. It's still very cold, and actually around Crater Lake there's snow. So I've created a little bit of a fire here, a little bit of an experiment to warm up and get some hands warm during our meeting. But the woods are super nice and peaceful over here. So it's good to see everybody and be with all of you today. We'll start with a couple of exercises to kind of get the juices flowing over here. So the first one we'll do is our hands raised exercise. So just be hands raised straight above the head. Get some energy starting to go. I'm gonna put on my gloves for this one, and we will get started here. So can just go up straight up above the head and just hold it there. We'll hold it there for a bit. Kind of let the energy start to flow upwards into the fingertips. That's what we want. Yeah, and just hold it there. Let the energy start to come. And if you can feel it starting to flow up into the fingertips, that's a very good sign. We'll next do some twisting, a little bit of a twisting exercise here. Raise this up a little bit. Angle it up so you can see more. So we'll just have the hands on the shoulders, touching the shoulders, and we'll do some twists back and forth here. Opening up the core. Next, we'll do a variation on that twist. So in this, our hands will kind of be at our hips, and then we're gonna rotate our hips in a circle. So keeping the top part relatively straight, rotating the hips, and I'm first going counterclockwise, and in a minute we'll switch the rotation. So the hip area can store a lot of energy and can often be tight around there. So we'll work on loosening that up. Go the other way. Okay, now we're going to do another stretch for the back. And for this one, position this a little bit so you could see, we can take a look. Gonna kind of arch the back upwards. So we're gonna have our knees bent. We're going to hold the hands, will be like that, but it'll be underneath the back. Put gloves back on here. And then we'll kind of wheel up, kind of push our legs up, push our belly button up, slide our shoulder blades back. Our shoulder blades are almost touching, and kind of be popping our belly button up and get a nice stretch in the lower back. And we'll release that. And then we'll go a little bit further along these same lines, where it'll kind of be a half wheel up. So it's going to be similar, except we will be
Can't
kind of
hear you,
pushing more with our
Jonah.
head. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see if I can put in my earbuds. Yeah, let me see if I have those. 1 second. Okay, we'll get our earbuds in. Is it better now?
You're
Um,
inaudible.
Inaudible. Okay. Well, I can hear you.
You're not muted,
So,
but we cannot hear you.
okay. Yeah. I don't know. It says I'm connected. So, all
You're still inaudible.
right. Let's see.
Oh, now I can hear you. Just
Now
now.
you can hear me.
Yep.
All right. Good. Um. Oh, so the first part you missed until now, or it was working for a bit.
Um, yeah, since you lay down, I think is
Okay. All right.
when
Cool.
you
So we'll
lost it. Yeah.
continue that laying down sequence. We're going to deepen the stretching a little bit, and this time it's going to be more of a wheel. And if this is too complicated, you don't need to attempt it. So I'll let you judge. But this time we'll be extending our arms, so not just on the elbows like last time, kind of fully on the arms. And this one, again, very similar position with the legs, except our hands kind of go back behind the ears, and then we extend out, kind of extend up and out. And for this one, you can start on your head, and then you push up. And again, if this is too complicated or it's kind of too much, use your judgment, and you can just do the previous one. And again, that previous one, kind of the half version of that, where you put your hands sort of like that with the index fingers out, and those are going to be underneath the torso. So it's not, it's not going to be a full extension. So this one is a bit easier. We kind of keep those underneath the torso, roll our shoulders back, so our shoulder blades are kind of touching, and then we pop up. And this is a nice stretch, and it's more doable than that other one. All right, very good. So now we'll come into more of a seated posture, do a little bit of a twisting from a seated position. And this will again help to start opening the hips. And this one, start out just rotate slightly to the right. You can push a little bit, so your hands are on your knees. You can use them to just push a little bit. And again, you're feeling into the stretch, not just kind of stretching for the sake of stretching, but feeling into the stretch. So feeling that little bit of the stretch, and we'll go to the other side. That's good. And I'm a bit stiff here too. It's very nice too. Kind of opening this up, and the stretch here, it's mainly in the middle of the torso. So at the rib cage, mid lower rib cage, and we're stretching back and forth. Now, in the next version of this, we're gonna bend a little bit lower. So here we haven't been bending, we've been kind of straight up and down. In this next slight variation of this, we're going to go down, kind of go down over the leg, actually a little bit to the inside of the leg, kind of lean down over it, so we're no longer straight anymore. And then as we come around, we're kind of going to swing around, keeping the body extended as forward as we can, and have a gentle stretch across the back to the other side until we reach the same position on our other side. And then we're going to go back again. Again, gentle stretching, paying attention to all those little muscles as they go across. We're a bit leaned over. So we're like leaned over the leg, leaned over, both legs in the center. That allows us to stretch the hips a little bit more. And we then go kind of from side to side, gently stretching, paying attention to the muscles as we go around over here. Very nice stretch. These positions are, they're really good for stretching out in general, helping the energy start to flow. They're also good for preparing for a seated posture, so again, it's fine to meditate in a chair, but if you did want to meditate kind of like without the chair, sitting on the ground, then exercises, including this one, are excellent for that kind of preparation. We're gonna switch it up again. So this time the feet will be touching each other. So the soles of the feet will be together. And if you're inside and it's not that cold and you don't have shoes on, that's even better. But in this case, we have the soles of the feet touching together, and we're going to bend slightly forward, and you may feel a significant stretch, as I do, kind of in the upper thighs, and there's no need to push this. So we kind of have our butterfly position, feet touching, and we're going slightly forward, and there's no need to push it. You'll start to feel a significant stretch, kind of in the upper thighs on the inside, and that means you're 100% doing it correctly, and there's no need to push it. We're just getting a little bit of a stretch over there. All right. You can stay here for a second and can kind of shift ever so slightly side to side. Deepen the stretch. Can come up for a second to relax it. We can go slightly into the stretch again. Shift a little bit side to side, enjoying that mild stretch. So again, if you kind of pushed it and you went forward, this could be a very intense stretch, but we're not looking for a super intense stretch. We're just looking to kind of tease apart those ligaments, a little bit without overdoing it. Okay. Excellent. So, kind of prepared that area. We will do one more, and yeah, this one we're gonna roll our shoulders back, kind of bring the shoulders trying to touch the ears, and then roll them down. You can imagine your shoulder blades kind of sliding back down along the back. And we're going backwards, not forwards. If we go forwards, that might influence us to slump a little bit more, and we're kind of over the computers a lot anyway, a lot of times, so we don't need to do that. And we'll just do this a few times. actually get to do this one a bunch of times. And again, gently and slowly feeling that stretch, feeling the muscles, keeping our attention into the muscles. Okay, very good. So we are now paired here to do some energy work, energy healing, and I'll request for Baba to join us, to come in, to send his energy into his love, and to overlight and support the overall process for for all the energies and healing beings that are coming in and orchestrating this healing for us now. So let's take a moment to welcome him in, welcome the grace, welcome the beings that support this healing. Moment in silence. Okay, wonderful. So let's begin to kind of tune into ourselves, tune into our body. You can place your attention in the chest area and we'll feel what's going on over there. And take note, how does it feel to you? Feel any sensations, emotions? Is it kind of empty right now? How do things feel? Well, tune in now with the folks over here and check in with them. I'm checking with Ralph now. And I appreciate you being here. All right, let's go over to Jen. Jen feels pretty good this morning. I do feel some things being worked out in the chest area, kind of middle rib cage, but also upper chest, towards the left. Continuing to stay in silence with our eyes closed, letting the energies come in and work with us. Okay. All right, that's good. So we will we'll slowly come back. We'll wrap up this morning. I'm very grateful to everyone who has joined the call and everyone who watches on on the replay. Um, I am I am traveling a bit, so I know last week I missed it. I unintentionally missed it. I appreciate you guys coming on here. So we'll continue next week, and I appreciate everybody who joined and who watches the replay. All right, Jay
Yeah,
Baba.
I appreciate you coming, Jonah. It's awesome. Yeah, I dig the stretching exercises, and I came across a couple instances of the arms above your
Yeah.
shoulders, the hands above your head. Yeah, there's the Bible has the old Bible has the in a few places lift your hands up to the Lord, and then I also saw a picture of two Tibetan monks with their hands above their head, and looking ecstatic.
Cool. Oh,
And
that's really interesting. Yeah,
I enjoyed all
if
your
you can.
different stretches too.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you can send over those links, I'd love to see it. I think there is a lot to that position because you can send the energy upwards, and that can that can flow to other places or or influence things. So there's some of these positions, and especially that one, are very assistive in kind of transferring energy. So that's super interesting. I'm really glad you like the stretches, and the stretches, those and ones like those have really helped me a lot be able in general to be more comfortable, like even just walking around normally being more comfortable, and also in meditation. So I don't have to fidget as much or have those, the lower back acting up. So yeah, I'm really glad you like those. We will do more. All right.
Where should I
Good.
send the links?
You can send it to jonahbernstein@gmail.com, which is my first name, last name at gmail.com.
Is that BERN or BUR?
BERN,
Oh,
BERNSTEIN.
okay.
All right.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Ralph, as well. Jay Baba.
Baba.